On 8th August 1942, in Gwalior Tank Maidan in Mumbai, All India Congress Committee got gathered. They were about to declare a final movement, the final struggle against the British government in power. In front of thousands of people, Mahatma Gandhi gave a historic speech that each one of you should consider yourself free. We can no longer live under the shoes of imperialism. We need complete freedom. I give you a mantra, do or die, which means either we will see India free, otherwise we will be killed in that attempt. So this was the beginning of Quit India movement. The British government was already aware of it. Since a few months prior to this, they were working on a 3-stage plan to end this movement. Stage 1. Use of propaganda and controlling the media in such a way that no newspaper could publish this news. Stage 2, which is raiding the offices of National Congress and seizing their funds. They have also arrested the top leaders of National Congress. Stage 3 was to suppress the mass movement by using the emergency laws and declaring the Congress leaders as anti-national. In this way, the ending of the movement was accomplished before it even began. The next day, on 9th August 1942, the top leaders of Congress, Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Maulana Azad and all the top leaders of Congress were arrested and put in a jail. Then the question was how to accomplish the movement without any leadership. After the historic speech of Mahatma Gandhi, 9th August 1942, in the morning at around 5 a.m., Gandhiji and the other top leaders of Congress were arrested. After that, Gandhiji was taken to the Aga Khan Palace in Pune. The British had a very special strategy behind this. Viceroy Linglith wrote to Ameri that they should send Mahatma Gandhi to a place that doesn't have jail in its name, as they were trying to pretend that Mahatma Gandhi was in a house arrest, not in a prison. They did this just to avoid mass protest. After all this, the Congress party was banned and they were declared as anti-nationals. Not a single word of Gandhiji's historic speech was allowed to print in the newspapers. So neither did they printed the historic speech of Gandhiji, nor they talk about the action of British government. How could one convey Gandhiji's messages to people? At this point, activist Usha Mehta along with her colleagues started an underground radio station, the beginning of Congress Radio 42.34.
This is the Congress Radio, calling on 42.34 meters from somewhere in India.
In 1942, responding to the Mahatma Gandhi's call, a young 22-year-old student, Usha Mehta, launched the 42.34 radio station of Congress. The goal was to counter the British government. What you heard in the last clip, Usha Mehta declared this on 14th August 1942. After the 3 days of launch, the British government knew about the whole setup, but they literally couldn't find them. Through this radio, the messages of All India Congress Committee were broadcasted all over the country. Usha Mehta used to say this in his every broadcast that this is Congress Radio from somewhere in India. She said this just to keep the location secret from the British. But actually, she was operating from CBO building's topest floor in Chowpatty area, Bombay. The place was the radio station was changing frequently to keep it secret from the British. The transistor was of 10 kilowatts before, but in few days it turned into 100 kilowatts. To save it from police, the location of this radio station was changed to 7 different places in just 3 months. It took British government about 3 months to find the actual location of the radio station. But by then, a lot of people were aware of it already. Gradually, All India Radio was being called Anti-India Radio when they tried to jam the Congress radio with them. Finally, on 12th November 1942, Usha Mehta was arrested. The British seized all equipments of the radio station, and despite of interrogating her for 6 months, she doesn't even reveal anything to the British government. Later, in 1965, when Usha Mehta was interviewed, she said that when the whole press system is gagged and the newspaper was banned, only a transmitter helps to make a good deal in furnishing the people.